Welcome everyone, this is Jamesrise, going to bring you, special ladies and gentlemen, a new video today. And today we are going to talk about cutting or just dieting in general. So first of all, like a week, 2 weeks back, I started a 2-week cut. You know, I had to dress up as Batman, so I just wanted to look extra ripped, extra cut, less body fat in the costume essentially. So I could, look ripped when the skin tight armor I wore. So I did my 2-week cut. Losing weight and cutting is pretty simple in my mind. It's pretty straightforward if you do it right. I think the only thing it takes is willpower and just doing the damn thing. If you want to really lose weight, you have to commit. You have to make the sacrifice. That's the only thing you have to do. Commit and take the sacrifice. Make the sacrifices if you really want to achieve something like losing weight. I think those two things right there is what a lot of people lack and what a lot of people don't have the willpower to do. Back to my cut. I'm already, a thin, cut guy. You lose a couple, lose some fat if I needed to. Not much, just enough. It won't be that hard. It'll take me 2 weeks to cut down. The only thing I really had to do is, it's pretty simple, cut my calories. And the things I cut my calories in is I didn't go out to eat. Didn't go out anywhere to eat. And I didn't consume chips. I do love chips and I love chips so much. So it's very hard for those 2 weeks not to eat chips. But then what are chips? Added sodium, added calories, something that's not going to really help me if I really want to cut. Instead, I replace it with more carbs. You don't have to cut carbs, people. I want to put an end to this myth. A lot of people cut carbs when they cut. You don't really have to cut carbs. You just have to eat the right kind of carbs to fuel your muscles and to look, not so deflated, but act like you have some muscle. You don't feel so fatigued all the time. You could have carbohydrates, people. I'm living proof that you could add more carbs in your diet and still cut. It's all about what calories you do intake. Cutting's about, lessening your calorie intake, eating the right foods and lessening your calorie intake. It's not about completely cutting something out of what you normally eat. It's not like that. You just gotta eat the right carbs, a lot of complex carbs. Don't eat white potatoes, don't eat bread. That stuff's gonna stay in your stomach and just make you feel puffy and not good with that gluten added in that wheat usually. So that's the only thing I had to do is those two things right there, not eat out and cut the chips out of my diet. I kept everything the same. Everything the same. Even added more carbohydrates to my diet, still had my fat, still had my protein every single day, and I was able to cut down. I'm gonna leave as you guys can see from the thumbnail, that's my before and after. Just 2 weeks, nothing too drastic, just enough. You can see my skin is tighter to my body, tighter to my muscles, and you can see more definition, just a little bit. That's all I wanted. I'll leave a link in the comment section or the description below so you guys can see that better. It should be a link to my Instagram. But guys, dieting, it's going to take some willpower. It's going to take sacrifice, like I said before. That's all you have to do. Eat the right foods, know what's bad and know what's good to eat. Eat a lot more raw foods, eat a lot more raw veggies, fruits to your diet to make your body more alkaline, to get the food out of your system quicker, so you're not digesting processed heavy foods over and over again. You're having more of that quick food, that's alive food that's going through your system quicker. Also, kombucha helps. I love kombucha. It cleans me out. If you got a tough time with your bowels, moving them, kombucha is where it's at because it has a lot of probiotics. It's pretty simple, folks. I just wanted to make this video to document on my, talk about cutting. and talk about the myths, and I'm busting them on people trying to do no carb diets. You don't have to cut carbs out, folks. Like I said, once again, it's just all about eating the right ones and just cutting your overall calories per day. In that sense, eat smaller portions, keep your metabolism higher, may add some more spicy foods in your diet to boost your metabolism. Drink a lot more water in your diet, and I guarantee you'll start losing weight. You'll start being able to cut more efficiently without hating cutting if you're doing a competition. You shouldn't dread it. There's certain things that you should miss, but you shouldn't dread having to cut. You should love it. You should love how your body feels, and your body should feel great as well because you're eating the right foods and getting what you need instead of lacking carbohydrates or you're lacking energy. Eat what you want. Just reduce the calories to where you want to be at, to your goal. Whether that's 100 to 500 calories a day, whatever you want, what your goal is, do so. I guarantee over time you will see changes in your body. But you gotta eat the right food. Stay away from dairy. That's one of my biggest things. Stay away from dairy. Dairy is very it's just, for me as myself, this adds that fluffiness to yourself. It causes inflammation in the body, as well as meat does to your body. Causes inflammation. So what does inflammation? Adds puffy. Your knees get sore, your joints get sore. You're gonna look a little bit more puffy than you would if you didn't eat dairy or meat in that matter. But if you had to cut one thing out, please eliminate dairy. There's plenty of dairy alternatives out there that's gonna make your body feel great and definitely have more calcium than cow milk does. Dedication and just doing the damn thing is all you need. You gotta have the willpower if you want to see changes in your body. That's it. Don't get persuaded by your friends, your family. If they really want to support you, they will. They're not gonna laugh at you. They're not gonna make fun of you. They're not gonna say, "Come on, eat this," or persuade you in that direction to make you get off track. Those aren't your friends then. That's why I say to a lot of my clients, they're like, well, my social aspect. You got to tell them what you want to do and what your goal is. And if they don't respect that, misery likes company. They're probably not in the best shape, or they're, probably not happy about how they look or happy about their life currently. And they're going to try to bring you down because misery loves company. But if your true friends are, goal driven just like you, they're going to help you push forward and make sure you don't mess up. And if you do, you'll pick right up and keep going from that mistake you did. Not just fall back into that routine where you just not liking what you see and feeling crappy all the time. Love yourself. Make the healthy changes in your life. I guarantee you'll feel better. Your body will feel great. You'll sleep better as well. This has been Jamesrise, guys. Just wanted to, I don't think I've talked about this before, and, my 2-week cut was an experience. And definitely an experiment on myself to see what I really needed to do if I did, decide to do competition. I don't need to cut out carbs. There's only a few things I need to cut out. If I probably did that for 3 weeks, I probably been show ready. This 3-week cut with just cutting out chips and not going out to eat. Simple as that. Not depriving myself of the essential nutrients I need to grow and keep my muscles looking full. You guys are awesome. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay risen.